Hey guys, this is We Go Again Productions. My name is Connor, also known as Corky Izzard, and today we're going to talk about the world of Pokemon. Prepare for trouble. And make it double. Because the notorious Team Rocket have been making appearances on the mobile game app Pokemon Go. If you're like me and one of the last few people still playing Pokemon Go, well, you would have noticed that Team Rocket have been taking over the mobile game app. And by taking over, I mean seriously taking over. That they literally took over every Pokestop for like an hour or so. When spinning one of these stops, you will encounter a grunt. No, not them grunts, god damn it. These grunts. After defeating your opponent, you'll have the opportunity to capture a shadow Pokemon. You can restore these shadow Pokemon by purifying them, which no one does because it's all about that sweet dark dex, am I right? For those of you asking what is a shadow Pokemon, or dark Pokemon in Japan, are Pokemon that are being used for wrongful acts because they've had the doors to their hearts artificially shut. There's no such thing as a bad Pokemon. There's just bad owners. So these shadow Pokemon are like heartless, and Ash Ketchum uses the Keyblade to purify their heart. Have I got that right? Does this mean that Ash Ketchum is also a Keyblade master? Anyway, here's a list of the shadow Pokemon when it first aired back in July. But in reality, it's more like in September, they updated the list to include Abra, Gloom, Growlithe, Hitmonchan, Larvitar, Psyduck, Oddish, Tortwig, Venonat, and Venomoth. Also a Shadow Snorlax that you could catch in a limited time event. I've heard news that the new event is also going to have a new weekly objective Pokemon, Shadow Crowned Eevee, that's set to be... I'm just playing with you. We're all in this hole together. The stats work in a similar way to Lucky Pokemon on your Pokédex, with it keeping track on how many Pokemon you purified. There are also two new badges included in the update, which are Hero and Purifier. Hero is obtained by defeating Team Rocket Grunts. As usual, there's 3 badges. Bronze is obtained by defeating 10 Grunts, Silver 100, and Gold 1000. The Purifier badge is obtained through purifying your dark Pokemon. Bronze is 5, Silver is 50, and Gold is 500. Sadly though, there are no costumes or added stat bonuses attached to these badges, so they're pretty much useless. Just another something for us completionists to waste their lives on, I guess. There are several differences between dark and purified Pokemon. Like that purple aura around them, like it looks like something of Dragon Ball Z.
What is this? A new form?
It's Black Goku going mental. Oh, it looks sweet. By the way, little known fact, no one actually can see the dark aura around them. It is only visible through special abilities and certain items. Apart from that, there's also 2 new added moves, both being normal type. These Pokemon also come knowing Frustration, a move that traditionally does more damage the more the Pokemon dislikes you. But once purifying them from their shadows, that move will turn into Return, a move that does more damage the more the Pokemon loves you. However, Pokemon Go doesn't have a Pokemon friendliness modifier yet, so they just do a flat amount of damage. Ooh, let's get on to the interesting stuff. Team Go Rocket, or Go Rocket Gang in Japan. For those of you who are becoming bored of doing the same thing over and over and having no real objective to the game, they are finally adding in some special research tasks, and if that's not good enough, there are also rumours of a story mode being added into the game, with indications that Giovanni himself will be soon making an appearance. Players first spotted the Team Rocket boss during the Pokemon Go Fest in Yokohama, Japan, earlier this summer, where he photobombed AR snapshots that were taken at the venue and hasn't been seen since. Niantic have also shared several corrupted images on their social media accounts. Eventually, restoring these files, it revealed 3 new characters and some information about them. There's Cliff, a big, hard, masculine guy that kinda reminds me of myself in my prime. Arlo, the cool, edgy weeb who kinda reminds me of Sonic from One Punch Man. And then there's Sierra. Yeah. On Bulbapedia, these 3 Team Go Rocket members are referred to as admins, which I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm sure it'll be cleared up once the update is being released. Another thing to note is that they're the highest ranking members of Team Rocket, after the big man himself, and are the heads of the organisation after he abandons it. They're badass, basically. Now that you know what you're getting yourself into, data miners have found a list of quests that are set to be released into the game. Obviously, spoilers are ahead. There's nothing too different from what we've seen before, like doing so many raids, battling so many grunts, purifying so many Pokemon, etc, etc. But what I am interested in is battling these Team Rocket leaders and seeing what I'm going to get from defeating them. Oh, I am excited! Also, if you look closely, you can see that each Team Rocket member is sporting a different colour on their character portraits. Cliff being blue, Arlo red, and Sierra being yellow. It's quite obvious that they match these colours to the leaders, Blind, Candela and Spark. My last bit on this before I move on. What do you think of the idea of these Team Rocket members as a separate alliance, having the option to jump over sides, very much like the medal, but choosing good or evil? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We can't be talking about all this Shadow Pokemon stuff without mentioning the big cheese, the crown jewel, Shadow Lugia! This bad boy is set to be making an appearance, or so the rumours say, and I cannot wait. This is by far the best Shadow Pokemon in the game, being the only Pokemon that has an altered skin with the jagged silver fins and a dark overall look. Just looks complete and utter badassery. If this isn't a reward you gain from the event, oh, I am going to be so upset. If not Lugia, then at least, please, Shadow Mewtwo. For those of you who don't know Shadow Mewtwo, it was revealed at a Pokken tournament in November 2015. And just look at this bad boy. Oh, it has a similar dark tint to the Lugia. Oh, it would be so good to have him as a reward. Imagine Shadow Mewtwo right next to your Armored Mewtwo, right next to your Shiny Mewtwo, right next to your regular Mewtwo. Oh my god, it's what dreams are made of. It would make sense to pour him in the game, especially with the heavy themes of Team Rocket, and we all know how closely connected Mewtwo is to Team Rocket. I mean, he was created by them and kinda controlled by Giovanni for a little while. It just makes sense to put him in the game. And if that didn't interest you enough, well, this is Dark Shiny Pokemon. It's a thing. They existed in the game Pokemon Colosseum. And though I think it's still a bit early for them to be releasing Dark Shiny Pokemon, as they've only released a handful of regular Shiny Pokemon already, like they need to complete that list first. But this opens up so many more possibilities in the future. If you liked the video, like, share, subscribe and all that palaver. Thank you. See you next time.